You see me through your screen. I see you through my screen. I'm hearing some noises. You hearing that too?
Yeah.
It started bogged down. It sounded real weird. It sounds weird.
Yeah, it does sound a little off.
Is that engine knock?
Yeah, it definitely, it's got a little rattle somewhere.
That's a knock.
Yeah, something's not.
This thing's brand new. Well, it's a good thing I didn't buy this to keep it very long. Every rotation. All we did was do the Reaper wheels video. Like, that's it. I've driven this thing like an hour. About 6 months ago, I got a DM. Now, unfortunately, I do not remember who this was, but they sent me a picture of something I'd never seen before, and it quite intrigued me. But since then, the desire to accomplish this has completely overtaken my entire life. That's right, all I could think about was this. The truck swing! Contestant number 1. Hop in the truck that is hanging 50 feet off the ground that can do... Anyways, you get it. A swing that would mount to the rear hubs of a truck and it would swing. Now, these are my original blueprints, so we had to downscale a little bit, but yeah. This is supposed to be 50 feet tall, which would put the truck about 30 feet off the ground. 360 degrees all the way, so as in... Now this would require, obviously, this would require a really brave driver, okay? Really brave. Not any normal man could do this. And then there were supposed to be anchors, but we ditched the anchors. Now we had to downsize this to an RZR because we did the math for a truck swing, and it would literally require like $100,000, and we would have to build like a whole building, you know. So we're gonna start here and we'll work our way up. We're gonna make sure this idea is even like feasible at all. The side-by-side swing. And it's tall. It's like you in the driver's seat are like 5 feet off the ground, staring at the ground.
Upside down, dude.
How is this running?
How are you gonna get in there?
Like this? Holy crap!
That doesn't sound healthy.
Break off when it tipped over. This is a lot steeper than I thought. If this falls, it's gonna hurt.
I'd strap in, I think.
I need to get strapped in real quick. Low fuel.
You better floor it.
We're in low range. Here we go.
Dude, it's moving.
I wasn't expecting to do it right now, but it's working.
Dude, that looks so sketch. How much gas are you giving it?
It says it's, oh, I'm not giving gas at all right now. I can do a full loop, but I'm scared.
Yeah, this thing isn't anchored. We better anchor this thing down. It just shut off.
Dude, there's no way I'll have the bravery to actually do a full loop in this. Like,
yeah.
It will. This swing cannot handle that. Handled me doing a full loop.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been a good idea.
I don't think it would have worked out.
That would have been a very bad idea.
Let me tip that right back up now.
All right.
or may not have gotten into the radiator a tiny bit. Saw how things come out of it. It's getting a little expensive.
Pretty tall, I will say.
Imagine that upside down.
That's quite tall.
This is routed to our pedal.
What? That doesn't look healthy at all.
Damn it!
Now?
Maybe it's like really low on oil. Rather large chunks of metal in it.
What's that?
Oil spraying out of the intake.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hurry! You're losing momentum.
Yes, yes, it's going.
Pull it. Okay, dude, you're going. Keep it going. More.
I don't know, man.
That thing
I
sounds.
can't keep up with it.
Yeah, it sounds really bad.
Because the problem is, like, one hub breaks off and that thing is literally flying 20 feet in the air. That was an accident. I didn't expect that.
The face looks bad. What did you do to it? It looks like you punched it.
It's always the stuff that I don't mean to do. All right, so we have made, just like the Duramax when we did 20-foot tall wheels, we made an electric throttle. So we got about 35, 40 feet of cable here. That's gonna work, dude.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it was locked up with oil.
It shot a spark plug like 5
spark
feet
plug?
in the air.
Oh my God.
There we go. It almost went. There we go. Yeah. It was all on the top.
It burned through like 5 gallons of oil and it was so fouled out. So we got new plugs.
The RZR just shut off again.
Really?
Yep. It's probably, it might be too hot to start. Might have to let it cool off for a bit.
Can't win.
Son of a. It just shut off.
Go, go, go. It's all the oil sitting in that intake.
Yeah.
Swings down all the intake oil. It doesn't get in the air.
Well,
let's try this one more time. And
One
if this
last
doesn't work, I
time.
swear to God, bad things are going to happen to this RCR. Like, really bad things. So, Jason's going to rev it up while I let it down and burn off the oil quick enough. And then we have to, yeah. I was home, my dude. Did it die? Yes! Where did we go wrong here?
I think it probably didn't help when you, slight complication. You just put it low and hammer it right now.
I don't have a pedal.
The pedal's gone. Oh, dude. You can flip that thing right.
It's not.
You can flip it right over.
No. Well, today we learned a valuable lesson. not make an RZR swing that mounts to the hubs of your RZR and uses the belt to swivel it in a 360-degree motion. That does not work. Don't try it because it will cost you many dollars. We went through 10 gallons of oil today. The only way that would have worked is if I instantly hopped in it the second I got it set up and just floored it.
Yep.
But
yeah, so we'll
be back tomorrow with another RZR to try this with. This episode was sponsored by Whistling Diesel because I'm not a sellout.
Oh, that could be arranged.
To run off of. Should go out to that barn bang over there. That's so cool, dude. That is awesome.
It's like a remote control. Letter 8. Yep. Oh! Maybe don't aim it directly at me next time.
Okay.
Yeah? But I had to get out of the way really rapidly.
Did you get on camera?
I think.
The throttle, it came off. I don't know how it's still running. It got tangled around a tree and went around my legs.
Dude, I saw that thing coming at me. I just hauled ass out of there.
Come off here. I didn't know it was gonna come at you.
Oh well.
Jason was standing here filming it, and it didn't go straight, and it came right at him and almost hit him. He had to jump out of the way. So that's why we missed.
Close.
That's why he missed that. It landed on all fours. Unfortunately, Jason didn't get the shot though, so we're.
Well, you tell her that we're not your pets and we're not your toys.
I got a couple hours to kill here, so I just had some news. I want to tell everyone some really important news updates. First off, now don't get mad. I know y'all are like, oh, Whistling Diesel's promoting his merch again for the second time in 10 years here. I know it's annoying, but I promise it's like the best t-shirt you've ever seen, okay? So I'm going to put it on the screen now and just read through this and tell me if it's not the awesomest thing you've ever read. Am I right? So basically, Instagram banned me from both my accounts, from like 1.2 million followers, banned me for calling someone ugly. So basically, I was sticking up for someone in the comments. They were just being rude for no reason to someone else. So I said, why do you look like Lord Farquaad? You should be out looking for Fiona, is pretty much what I said. I used the word ugly somewhere in there, but the second I commented that, they disabled both my accounts and I had no access to them. So I just think they're kind of stepping overboard a little bit. You know, if I want to call someone ugly, I mean, they don't know if it's a joke or anything. Like, no one reviewed it. They just disabled my accounts for no reason. So that's not the first time that's happened. But yet girls can go on there and post naked pictures, and that's no problem. Not that anyone cares. But anyways, the owner of this truck, the previous owner, is actually threatening to sue me. I don't know why actually, but he says I should be getting a letter from his lawyer any day now. So I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting. But it's kind of funny considering he sold it to me with a rebuilt title and didn't tell me that the title was rebuilt. So maybe I should send him a letter. But anyways, next time we get the truck out, we'll talk about it. But it hasn't started in 3 months because it's the biggest piece of garbage I've ever owned. Second gen owners. He thought it was the greatest thing in the world. But oh, I just want to say too, I love my fans so much. I would never call any of you any mean names or anything. I think it's pretty disrespectful. I'd never call you like an idiot or something, because you guys are the ones that got me where I'm at. Like, I wouldn't be that rude. Just like my genuine fans, I wouldn't call one of you an idiot because that's like so mean. I wouldn't do that. And I just think it's like not nice. What else is I gonna say? Oh, we sold the farm. I've got a new farm. I mean, anyways, what else? There was something else. I was going to say something. The RZR. So I think it's kind of funny. I actually reached out to Polaris for a sponsorship on this, which is kind of awkward now if they see this video, because I did not. Anyways, I thought that, you know, if products are really good and they turn out great, then I'll promote the company. And so that's what I was kind of looking to do. Well, I don't know if this was like a lemon model or something, but that thing, I put literally an hour on that. Like, the Reaper wheels was all I did. Now, if you can contribute that to the motor knocking, then whatever. But that was like 10 minutes of driving on that. But it had a lot of issues before we even took it upside down. I know y'all are wanting me to hop in there and just do this, but I'm kind of trying to prolong my lifespan here, because some things I just are not a good idea. Like, I probably would have been fine to just hop in there and do that, but you just never know. Like, maybe the hubs separate on those and I didn't know it, and then I end up flying 30 feet and breaking my back. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. You can still see my wound right there, kind of. There's a little bump left, but not in my bone. I think it's just a scar. A lot of the YouTubers will try to like pull similarities out of my videos, and I don't want to call it copying, but they copy me, you know. And it's never before I do what I do, it's always after, so that's kind of how I know that it's copying. But I don't mind, like, I'm not the only one that destroys stuff, obviously. Like, anyone can do that. Anyone can go out and beat on their vehicles. Like, I'm not entitled to the copyright for that. It's just kind of annoying when the titles are, like, literally worded exactly the same. Like, I bought this to do this. Like, it's so obvious. It's like, you know, you can destroy stuff, but just make it your own thing. Like, you're a different person. This is why I do what I do, because it's so different than what everyone else was doing. So it would be great if the people who know they're copying me just like title your video how you would title it. Maybe it'll do a hell of a lot better than what it would do, you know. I wonder what I should do for an outro. Maisie, come here. Wave to the camera. Maisie, come on. Say goodbye to everyone. They need an outro. Say goodbye. Say, oh, look at that. Oh, so cute. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Can you speak?